cross tattooed on his neck and a lump of chewing tobacco in the pocket of his cheek. In a flash, I'm back in Devon Park, standing outside Pete's apartment, waiting for his bouncer, Eddie, to let me in. I imagine they're pulling the same routine in prison, thanks to a drug bust I kindly set up on their behalf. I want to bet on a fight, I tell the school bus.
Don't know what you're talking about.
The door starts to close again. My worn-out Chuck stays locked between us.
Girl,
he drawls.
You don't move that foot. This door's going to take it off.
Before he can act on that promise, I pull a fold of cash from my coat pocket and wave it through the crack. Now I've got his attention. The door opens wide again, and the man's gaze moves from the money to Henry, who wilts under his hard stare. My dad's out of town, I say with a guilty smile. He left my cousin and I some pizza money. The bus's brows flatten.
That's a lot of pizza.
I force a laugh when he doesn't step aside. So what's the cover? 20? We both know there's not a door charge, but if a little green is what he needs to let us in, so be it.
100. A piece.
He smirks at Henry's leather jacket, the zipper of which Henry is nervously jerking up and down. My face paints a portrait of disgust. That's extortion, says Henry before catching himself. And I should know, because I'm kind of a businessman. I flatten a hand on his chest to stop him. 50 apiece, I tell the bus. He wants to play? Fine, we'll play.
60,
he counters, and I can see in his hard eyes he's not budging.
And the jacket's mine. It'll look good on my nephew.
He tilts his chin at Henry, whose hand stalls on his zipper midway up his chest. My jacket? Henry asks weakly. Deal, I say, tugging it off Henry's back. He resists for only a moment, then gives in.
It's vintage, so you'll want to be...
He makes a sound like he's dying when the bus snatches it out of his hands. I drag Henry down the hall before he can make a scene.
That was my lucky coat,
Henry laments, looking forlornly over his shoulder. We all have to make sacrifices, Dolph.
Got to keep your coat, he mutters.
The linoleum beneath our feet is yellowed and warped around the corners. When we reach a metal staircase, our gazes follow the noise downstairs. In the center of the room below, 2 men, already shirtless and bloodied, face off with bare knuckles. One has a tattoo across his back of a coiled rattlesnake. The other is a head taller, with a forehead the size of a 3-car garage. Their makeshift ring is marked by orange traffic cones and rope, and behind the rows of jeering fans, cardboard boxes marked with Nightstar's logo have been shoved against a conveyor belt. Snake tattoo strikes, and Henry's eyes widen as a spray of crimson erupts from Forehead's nose.
I'm positive there are at least 5 health code violations happening right now, he says.
My chin lifts toward the opposite side of the catwalk, where a group of guys hover near the railing. 2 of them are muscle, meant only to guard the bookie. A bald bowling ball of a man, dressed in black, sucking on the end of a toothpick. The rest are pointing at the fight below. On the fringe, a guy in a red baseball cap chews his thumbnail. Hello, James, I say under my breath. James Rollo, at least that's the name he gives the bookie when he places his bets, has been here 3 times in the last year. In between, he's made a killing at the Brick Barrel in Amelia and the Tulane Auto Parts Factory in Sycamore Township, big street fighting venues on the south side. James always wins. It was just a matter of time before someone figured out how.